Yo, what's up, people? Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back. Hello, Oli Mags. How are you doing? Welcome in here. Hope everyone's had a good day today. I've just restarted the live. I'm not too bad, thank you. Yeah. Just chilling now a bit. Did some like hard workouts and stuff earlier, so don't really want to overdo things really. No problem. Alright. Okay then. I don't want to like overdo it. I want to just like make sure I'm not like overtraining, and really just want to focus on, yeah, just you need to focus on rest and recovery as well as the training. So yeah, the morning live, yeah. And then I went live again, and then I did like the squats. So yeah, just gotta keep, pushing yourself in it, But yeah, thank you for the likes, people. I can't BC USA, it's like 3 a.m. Oh, really? It's not 3, you mean 3 p.m.? Hang on, it's 8:22 p.m. here. Like, if you're on like the East Coast, it'll be like 3:22 p.m. I think. But yeah. Is that what you mean? Anyway, how we're doing tonight, everybody, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be really appreciated. Well, 3 in the morning. It won't be 3 in the morning in the USA. No. Maybe in like freaking, let me think. 3 in the morning, that would be like, maybe Australia actually, something like that. I can't join like, because it's too early. Hang on. What were you talking? Oh, you're on about the morning live. I'm getting confused now. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Like the live as well. So then it gets pushed out more. So yeah, just if you've got any questions, put them in the chat. Keep them appropriate though, no nonsense. Hi, Rap Zone. Welcome in here. Hi, DBK222. How you doing tonight? I hope all is well with you. So yeah, we talk a lot about health and fitness, and we talk a lot about mindset. We talk about things like stress and how to reduce it. So if anyone's going through any issues, 13 people and 3 likes. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's get the likes up in here. I noticed the viewers are going up a bit. Yeah, it has been. We had like nearly 40 people in the chat this morning, so that's good. So yeah, it's good to see that we're finally starting to, we're starting to, I'm starting to see it more regularly get busy. Not every day, but sometimes, some days it gets really busy. So seeing it's more consistently getting viewers, so that's good. Yeah, how are we doing, Rap Zone? What's your name, by the way? Welcome to my live. Make sure you like the live. Come on, 12 people, 3 likes. Let's do this. Share the live as well, and subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, so I don't know whether to do some more exercise or not, whether it's too much, or maybe I should do a little bit or something. Like I said, I might do some abs. Hello, Scooter, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Yeah, when I first started coming back on here, like most of my lives were only getting maybe like 50 to 100 views or something like that, but if you look at them now, some of my lives have been getting over 1,000 views, so it's been doing pretty well. Like, we're getting like 50 likes on some of them, and are you going to show that video? Oh no, it's just that because it's on a channel where it's like, yeah, it's just, I'd rather just like, yeah. I don't know, it's just, I don't really want to show that right now, but yeah. But I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We've got 15 people here. Come and say hello if you want to, if you want to, that is up to you. But yeah, I was looking back at that, doing the dips, and I seem to actually be getting all right at that now. So I'm really happy that I'm finally being able to actually start to improve on my fitness and seeing noticeable results with it. So I'm really glad to see that things are starting to pay off. The work that you're doing is paying dividends. So yeah, I've been really dialing things in, really dialing in with the nutrition as well, making sure I'm getting enough protein and to fuel my workouts, and just got to try and make sure that you have everything dialed. And like I said, doing since I did the creatine, I've been getting more results because the creatine helps it's said to help with recovery. It's supposed to help with getting more water into the muscles. It helps to fill them out more. So I really think it's been helping. Like, it's been noticing my workouts have been better, like getting more reps, so I can go harder for longer. So then it's like indirectly making more progress. I think they found that you can make more progress as a byproduct of all of that. But you'll notice pretty quickly that your muscles will, like your weight will go up a little bit. You might not really notice much of anything, but you might notice that you can get an extra rep or two out. And then over time you might see more progress in the gym. So yeah, but I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But yes, I continue to see progress month after month, and it's like, I really think that creatine's helped with that. Of course, working out helps as well. You need to obviously work out. You're not going to make any progress if you're not working out. So, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. Keep the chat flowing. So we've got 15 people here. So come on, guys. Let's all hang out. Let's all get to know each other. Let's get this party started in here. So yeah. So what shall we talk about tonight? I don't really know. I think of any topics right now, but yeah. I don't know if we're. Sometimes I just have a laugh. It just depends on what mood I'm in. But I'm just kind of chilling at the moment. I'm just kind of. Hello, Eddie. Welcome back. Where do you go? Is it true that your health is mostly down to your diet? I would say probably. I'm not sure if mostly down to your diet, but a high percentage of it is down to your diet. But exercise is a big part of it as well, I would say. I think people underestimate the importance of exercise. So yeah, I would say exercise is very important. And then they do say you can't out-train a bad diet. If your diet is so bad, you're not going to be able to out-train it. It's just, it's as simple as that. But I would say maybe diet is a little bit more important than exercise. I don't know, but I don't know for certain. But I would say both are very important. Hamza, you're right. Welcome in here. Right, Dale, welcome back. How you doing? Jamie, there is a YouTuber by the name of Seb Jones. They believe he's spiritual because when he does no fat. Yeah, we've already talked about that one, and we were saying how it's just a kind of probably a charlatan by the sounds of it. It's like that freaking Goldtist guy who's just charging 200. Was it so much pounds an hour for consultations? It's like, you gotta give me your man-made fucking money, because I can't afford my fucking raw meats, because because we live in this fucking world where we need fucking money. But yeah, anyway, I don't know that person, Jamie. My name's Jamie as well. Nice name. Welcome in here anyway. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. I don't know Ada. No, I don't know someone called Ada Brown. No. Anyway, welcome in here. Make sure you subscribe, like the live, share the live, all that good stuff. Let's do this. Come on, guys. You know what you got to do. So why aren't you doing it? Anyway, but yes, there's something called the 80-20 rule. 80% diet, 20% exercise. Yeah, I don't know how true that is, though. If someone's completely sedentary and eats good food, let's say, for example, which one? I guess you could say in terms of if someone eats a really bad diet, and it depends on how extreme you go with things. Of course, if someone gets to 600 pounds through their diet, and then they might be living till they're 40 instead of 80 or 100, so they slash the life expectancy in half. Whereas with exercise, you might be able to get a few more years, I guess. And that might be why they say it's a lot more important to focus on diet, but it all depends, yeah. yeah, it depends on extremes. Like some people like take diet, as in like they take the food addiction to the extreme. But if you're going from say like relatively bad eating habits to like healthy eating habits, then it's not a big change. Whereas those people might need to really focus on exercise because they're living a sedentary lifestyle. For them people, it might be more important for exercise because it all depends on how far away from a healthy diet you're having already. So, like you say, it's like individual, I would say. Yeah, for the person who's say like 600 pounds, obviously diet is going to be very, very important for them. Of course, exercise as well. But yeah, just can I ask what you consider a good age to live till is? I mean, I would say probably 100. But I know like people might be like, whoa, that's like way beyond. The thing is though, if you do everything right, then I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. I mean, for most people, as long as you've not got any existing like health conditions, that there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to make it at least, you know, between 90 to 100, like at least. Like a lot of the people who eat healthy diets, if you look at like, for example, the blue zones, a lot of them have a life expectancy of like 90. Like if you look at places like Okinawa in Japan and Loma Linda, California, a lot of their life expectancy is like almost like 90. So I'd say between 80 to 90 these days is good, but that's based on a sick society though. I'm talking about what would actually be good in an optimal sort of diet, I guess, in terms of like, I get what you're saying, but yeah. I mean, I think the life expectancy here is about 81 or something like that, or just above. Which is not that great, to be honest. But I'm in agreement with you, Jamie. I don't see how no fat is spiritual. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know. I think there's no fat thing. I mean, you should not be watching adult content, I don't think. I mean, I don't want to go over this again, but I think that a lot of the problems stem from adult content, or at least the addiction to adult content. And yeah, if you're addicted to watching adult content, I think a lot of the problems stem from that rather than fapping itself, if you get me. So I think that's what my conclusion is from that. I think there's too much emphasis on no fap, and it's like, I don't think it's necessarily going to give you the results that you think it will, unless it's just some placebo effect. Maybe, I mean, if it's a placebo effect and you do get some benefits from that, then okay, then that's great and all that, but yeah, but then it's like you need to try and reprogram your subconscious mind. If you're finding that you have low confidence and things like that, and your life sucks, then it might be that you need to sort your mind out rather than trying to just find some kind of quick fix like fucking no fap or some shit like that. Yeah. But I guess if you've got a partner, then you probably shouldn't need to do that. I don't know, but I suppose sometimes people might still do it if they've got a partner because they're not always around when they get urges to do things, and I suppose that can like help them to kind of satisfy urges. But I don't think you should be watching adult content, especially if you're with somebody. Then that would be pretty fucked up in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, it's not going to give you superpowers now. I'm like 6'4". Anyway, so yeah, share the live out if you can, subscribe if you're new here. But I personally am just like, I think that people should just, I don't know. If you're focused more on your success in life, and that you probably just would naturally not be feeling the need to fap all the time anyway. It's just because whatever your mind's focused on, that'll prioritize that, you know. I completely disagree. Nothing wrong with it. Even if you're with a partner, I agree that an addiction is wrong. Well, I don't agree that watching porn is. I would see it as like cheating, basically. If you're watching porn whilst having a partner, then, you know, if I had one doing that, that would be the end of that. You know, it's as simple as that. I can't be doing with them like, you know, doing that. You know. Yeah. That's a lot of rubbish to me. Well, if you want to be a degenerate, then, you know, I'm just saying it straight, like, that's my opinion. You can take it or leave it, but, you know, if you're going to, like, yeah, that's your kind of it's what you are. But yeah, I'm just saying it as it is. I mean, you know, like if you don't like it, then that's not my problem. Yeah, if you don't like that, you know, because I said that's my opinion, and it's like I don't know, but it just seems like you're trying to like maybe I should just try and I mean I'm just gonna get rid of you because I really can't be asked with like yeah I'm just saying like that's my opinion on the whole thing. If you want to be like watching porn whilst with someone, then in my opinion that makes you degenerate, and I guess it's just like I've struck a nerve there, and I'm like, you know what, if you're going to get all offended at that, then maybe this isn't the place for you, you know? Like, I just don't think anyone should be like even thinking about, you know, watching content of somebody else while you're with somebody. Absolutely entitled to your opinion. I think many would agree with you. Some addicts probably wouldn't. Yeah, because he's saying about porn addiction is like not right, but then says that it's okay to watch porn whilst you're with someone. I mean, what is like? I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand. Like, so if you're not addicted to it, then you should not be doing it. Then why are you even doing it then if you're not addicted to it? Clearly, there's some addiction there. Clearly, I've triggered something there, haven't I? I remember the other week I was going on about the whole porn addiction thing, and he got triggered, and he thought that I was talking about him in particular, and he was like, and I was saying no, I wasn't talking about, I was just talking in general, and then he was getting offended. I don't know. It's just I don't know what he's doing, whether it's deliberately trying to just cause arguments, or whether it's actually whether I'm actually striking a nerve there, and he's actually. But it is what it is, you know. I just don't really agree with doing shit like that. They could say, oh, if it's all consensual and that, but it's like, why would you be looking at other people getting it on whilst you're with someone? I just think that's a bit kind of. It's fine if you need to like pleasure yourself, but when you're like looking at content of other people, it's like, for example, if someone bought an OnlyFans subscription of somebody whilst they're with somebody. I mean, if I just would not be down for that, you know. And I'd have my boundaries, and I wouldn't be tolerating shit like that. And I would expect that they would too, and wouldn't put up with gross behavior, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it shows that there's some addiction thing going on there. And also, when I was talking about the alcohol consumption as well, and he seemed very kind of like pro-alcohol, and even trying to kind of, you know, say, oh, well, actually, I've looked at it, and there seems to be some health benefits to it. But, I mean, it's just like, it just seems like he's coping because he doesn't want to actually kind of accept the reality. He wants to try and kind of justify his, you know, justify things. And, but like I said, I don't really want to be, if you can't handle that I've got an opinion on something, then, like I said, maybe this is not for you. Like, we're here to, I think it's about tough love and about just, sometimes people need to hear the truth, as much as it might hurt, but if you have an addiction, you need to sort that out. So yeah, it does. But the thing is, he's been on my TikTok and he seemed like a genuine person. But at times it did seem like he might be a troll. So I don't know. He used to come to my TikTok and we would like get into debates about things. And I mean, I just thought he was just trying to like, you know, kind of provide counter arguments to things. And I just don't know what to make of some of these people online and what their intentions are. Like, is he just trying to get attention or what? So it seemed like, you know, looked at it and you had actually got videos on there, posts and stuff of seeing him like, you know, actually, sorry for saying that, sorry? Fair enough, maybe he isn't a troll, but just a triggered person. Yeah, it looks like he's definitely triggered, but But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. What are you sorry for, Jamie? Hello, Mike. Go away, Mike. Sad prick. You're another one of these trolls. I saw you on freaking, I think it was on the Rumble live when I was on there the other week, but yeah. You know, some people just want to like be negative and all that, and the thing is, some people might think I'm being negative if I say that I feel like someone's a degenerate if they're watching porn whilst with somebody. I mean, like, that's my opinion on it. You know, like I said, that's just my opinion. I'm allowed to have, it's my freedom of expression. It's just something that I find disgusting personally, and if you get triggered, then maybe that's an issue you need to deal with. And yeah, if you feel any kind of shame for that or anything, then like I said, you need to work on yourself. So what I'm doing is exposing what people need to work on themselves. This is the thing of the shadow work and working on, like, you know, like overcoming darker aspects of yourself, like addiction and things, and where that all stems from, and trying to get to the bottom of all that, and you know, to heal from anything. Like, for example, someone might be an abuse victim and might be dealing with trauma, and that might be how, you know, a lot of people become, because like they've. So these are things that you know, sometimes people need to. You know, sometimes they might need to do some self-reflection and really just like delve deep into their own psyche, basically. So yeah, I guess you triggered that guy's shadow and he couldn't handle it. Instead of working on it, though, he gets agitated and acts like a woman. Yeah, and then I've seen some of his stuff. I mean, like, I don't think he'll probably do any of like the workouts and stuff, so I'm not really trying to, like, you know, I mean, I wasn't really hoping that much that he would probably get into that, but I'm trying to just like help those that are that want to be helped. So yeah, because like I'm just here to like help those that want to fulfill like their potential, and yeah, we've all got our own goals in life, so. I feel like certain people are probably just kind of trying to bring things down, kind of thing. They're just kind of, they might not be intending to, but they're just kind of a bit low vibrational, in my opinion. And like I said, they have to work on themselves. Anyway, I've got 23 people here. Come and say hello, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, keep liking the live. There's only 4 likes on here. What's going on? I've noticed sometimes the likes are a bit lower, then sometimes they're higher, but I don't know if the algorithms kind of messed up or something. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Share this out if you can. But yeah, we keep it real here, and it's like, the thing is, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat things, you know. I'm like, the thing is, and it's like, maybe that's from my autism or something, but it can be good in some ways, because when you see someone doing something, you think, you know, that's not really kind of, that's not kosher or whatever you want to call it. Like, you think, you know, I need to try and point things out, but I understand sometimes people do play music. I do play music when I'm off here, but it's just I don't want to get a restriction on my live, so, but maybe I will play some music. It's just, I don't want it affecting my watch time or anything like that, or I don't know. I'm just a bit cautious with that at the moment, so I don't know if it will affect things or what. Saying it as how it is, yeah, that's it. That's probably why I don't really get on with a lot of people, because I'll point things out that people get triggered at, and then it's like, and then I end up kind of just then we end up falling out over it, and I'm like, you know, I'd rather just find people who have a tough skin, who will just we can actually, you know, listen to each other and you know, get advice from each other. How's it going? Fresh Perm, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, it's all about just exchanging advice and suggestions from each other. But yeah. Anyway, welcome to my live, everybody. If you are new here, can you subscribe, please? That would be really appreciated. I might do a few ab workouts. So yeah, he'll probably be back and disagree with someone else. Seems to have a chip on his insecure shoulder. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, maybe he likes to just try to bring down people who he feels are better than they are, perhaps, and to make himself feel better about himself because he's deep down not happy with his own life and his. I mean, he could probably do with some self-improvement, but it's just the type of person that's probably, I'm guessing he would probably. I don't want to make assumptions, but probably have a victim mentality on things. It's just from my kind of, because just the way he said I was rude and all that, and he was like trying to like play the victim there. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying things as they are. I mean, I wasn't even saying things as they are. I was just saying my opinion is that you're a degenerate, and a lot of people would agree. Some people might not say it because they're afraid of hurting someone's feelings, but the thing is, if I feel like strongly about something, then I feel like they need to say my piece. I don't think we should be bringing people for for their own opinions, agree to disagree with people and let people live. You don't know what people are going through. Yeah. How you doing anyway? Welcome in here. But yeah, share this out if you can, guys. That would be really appreciated. We're gonna do some abs. So yeah. Anyway, 6 likes. Let's get the likes up in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a few crunches, I think. Yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. Subscribe if you're new here. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do a few I'm gonna do a few weighted crunches. Oh goodness. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, let's just I know I'm gonna use because I don't want to hurt my ass. So it was a little bit sore, but yeah. Alright. What we're saying, people. You got in fitter every week. I know. It's just like I said, I started to be able to do the dips now. Did a few reps at the park earlier. But yeah, how we're doing tonight, everybody? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Focusing on the contraction. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with the part of the range of motion where it's the most tensed up, and like hold that position. That's what I've been learning to do, because someone was showing me that a while ago. I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that. Kind of like if you're doing a squat and you do like, what you do is you go all the way down and only come halfway up and hold that position. You'll get a better workout from just like the body weight squats if you're trying to build muscle. So yeah, there's ways of making even just like body weight exercises more difficult. Static squat, yeah. And horse stance is a good one as well, which kind of looks like this. I'll show you what the horse stance looks like. So it's kind of like this. So it's just like you have, so what you do, right, is you take your feet and you kind of like angle them outwards, and then you do like that. So you do that, and then you do it like that. So you want your feet like this sort of width, and then you drop down, and then you try to straighten your back up as much as you can, and then you just try to hold that position.
And some people can do it for a few minutes, but try it, it'll really, like, you'll feel a burn after like even 30 seconds probably if you've never done it before. So yeah, that's a good one as well. It works the abductor muscles, so it's quite a good one for, you know, the parts of your legs that may, I'd say I think the squats do to a degree work those muscles, but you'll be working your muscles at a different angle with that isometric exercise. So yeah. Anyway, what happened to all the people? It seems to have gone a bit quiet now. So yeah, I don't know. I suppose to be fair, I've kicked people out. So yeah, but you know, if people are gonna get all kind of butt hurt and all that, then some might say, well, I get butt hurt sometimes. But the thing is, though, sometimes people are rude and they like, it's just like, I don't know, to be fair, like, maybe I'm being a hypocrite, I don't know. I've got to look at myself and be like, you know, because sometimes I would like block people because they're giving me unsolicited advice. It's just, the thing is, just because we got onto the topic of, it's only because we got onto the topic and then we started to get into a debate. So I wasn't actually like telling him what to do in here. It's just, so yeah, I don't know, but I have to kind of always check myself sometimes and think, you know, am I being hypocritical? You got to like take a look in the mirror sometimes and just to make sure that you're being consistent and you're not like, yeah, anyway, how are we doing tonight, people? I hope you're all doing well. Is anyone still there? I don't know what's going on, but yeah, no one really in the chat. Been kind of noticing that, but yeah, thank you all for joining me. But yeah, I think, like I said, you know, like when it comes to like adult content, I don't really think that. Obviously, you know, sometimes people at, you know, certain age they get into that, but just, you know, I don't think when you're an adult you should really be watching things like that. You should have other things to focus on. You know, self-growth, your family, your relationships. Hang on. Alright, what's going on? It says we've got one person now. So I just tried refreshing the live. I don't know, it says it's down to one person now. How has that happened? Okay, I don't know. I thought I'd refresh it and see if, yeah, so back to 9 people, but hello, Thipelo L, you're there, welcome in. How you doing? But sometimes I have to just like check myself, make sure I'm not being hypocritical, because I hate hypocrisy. Well, I hate what's all. I don't want to be like that myself. So yeah, sometimes we can't help but be a bit hypocritical sometimes, but it's about the self-awareness. It's really important. So it's another thing I want to address is that people need to be self-aware about their own issues and So I'm glad that you're going to the gym. That looked hard. That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. My foot-long cock. Yeah, all those cam girls, they all like it. They're like, they all love my cock. Yeah, I'm gonna put the tape glasses on again. If you want to get pussy, you need to buy the real world. Because if you ain't making lots of money, you ain't getting laid. So, if you ain't got a Bugatti, you ain't getting laid. You ain't getting pussy. You're poor. And I'm rich. So if you want to become rich like me, you better join the real world. Formerly known as Hustlers University. If we don't buy his program, we won't get laid, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you don't buy my program, you're a brokey. You think I'm a scammer? You think I'm a grifter? Like, I'm a world champion kickboxer, and my dad is a world champion chess player. So don't come at me saying that I'm a scammer and I'm a grifter. Because I ain't none of those things. It's all because these haters who say things like that, hello, get that pepper off there, how you doing? I'm just doing my Andrew Tate impression. What colour is your Bugatti? You ain't even got a fucking Bugatti. Like, you can't even afford to smoke a cigar every day. Like, if you can't even afford to smoke a cigar every day, then you're broke. You're poor. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. Yeah, Andrew Tate 2.0. But yeah, I'm like the good Andrew Tate. I'm not the degenerate Andrew Tate. You know. So anyway, if we can't afford to buy a Mercedes, oh yeah. What are you talking about? Mercedes are brokey cars. Like, we're driving McLarens, we're driving Bugattis, we're driving Lambos. I mean, even Lambos are not like that expensive. And if you're not living in a mansion, then how can you call yourself financially free? You ain't financially free. You're coping. You're a fucking loser. You probably watch like Logan Paul and Jake Paul. All those fucking degenerate losers. And I'm not a degenerate loser like them. Even though, like, I have like 5 girlfriends, like wands. Like, I keep flip-flopping between different religions. Well, I'm like so inconsistent. Like, I say like crypto is bad, but then 2 weeks later I promote a crypto Ponzi scheme. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Is anyone still here? Yeah, enough of the fucking Andrew Tate thing, you know. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy to the moon. Well, who would want to fuck that guy? You know? I'm way better looking than Andrew Tate. Just like how Trump said he's way better looking than Kamala. Yeah. So, anyway, what's going on here? Hang on a sec. Oh, there's no more comments. I thought I was missing comments then. Well, it says there's 11 people here, but nobody's saying anything, so I don't know. I was just doing the freaking Andrew Tate voice. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah. It's kind of like halfway between British and American. Andrew Tate screams insecurity. Yeah, because if you look at his past, and like he used to be like, you know, I think he got like dumped by somebody, and then he went on this arc or something, and yeah, he was. I think that made him very insecure. Like I think I think what happened, he got turned down for someone who was more muscular than him. So he goes on this kind of like trying to come across like this badass. I'm like the biggest badass in the world. And I have to like flash all these like cars and all that to try and prove myself. Because I'm so insecure. Like I need to make all this money so that I can, you know, pull all these women. Because I'm not a really great person. I know it's crazy, isn't it? People paying a fucking degenerate. It's like I'll tell you a story, right? I was actually supposedly going to start a business with this guy, right? He actually set it up, right? And he'd been, you know, watching Tate, and he was getting invested. He got, you know, he was into the Hustlers University for a few months, and he was like messaging me out of the blue. Someone that I'd actually talked to, you know, a few months before that. He was like, "Oh, what shall we do this? You know, like start a business, start a new podcast." So we wanted to be like the Fresh and Fit podcast or something like that, right? And going to his house, and supposedly we were going to get something done. We got absolutely nothing done. It was basically just procrastinating and trying to pressure me into trying to get some ideas down, but it didn't even seem like that serious himself. I ended up just kind of cutting contact after a bit because I just thought, you know, it's all a joke. Like, I really can't be arsed with this shit. He wasn't a good business partner, and he kicked me out of the business, which because I didn't respond to him, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. I really don't care, because yeah, he just like, I think liked the idea of becoming a top G, but didn't want to actually put the grind into it. It's just yeah. But then he would try to make me feel like a loser. It's like he was trying to gaslight me. Like when I was like making some food or something, and then he was like, "Oh, you don't even know how to use the pan." The thing is, everyone's got a different. Everyone's, you know, it works different for everybody, so it can take me a bit of time to kind of, you know, kind of figure things out. But like he was trying to just like, I don't know, just to try and kind of. It was like when she was showing me the weights and stuff. It was like, "Oh, you're not as strong as you think you are." I don't know. It was all these kind of like, you know, kind of. It was not necessary. Just, I think he just wanted. I think he wanted to try and boost his own ego and feel better about himself, to try and. He just come across like I don't know, bit of an asshole, to be honest. But yeah, high motivation. We're just talking about some guy that I was actually going to be starting a business with the other year. This was back about 2 years ago. And yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to him. A few months later, completely vanishes. Never seen anything of him since. Completely vanished off the internet. Kind of strange how that happens. He just completely disappeared. Yeah, the guy's a fucking joke. And yeah, it's a good job I didn't actually get really invested with him, because I think he probably might have ended up taking all the money, because he seemed to have the leverage in the company. And even though I was technically CEO, but he could have, maybe it could have been one of those things where he had the power to just take most of the money. And yeah, anyone that needs to tell someone else they aren't strong is insecure themselves. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he wasn't exactly like, he didn't even seem to know even how to train properly. Because I remember looking at his arms, and it's like, yeah, he had some strong-ish sort of triceps, but it didn't even look like he was training his biceps properly. It just seemed like, well, some people described it as like, you know, when you see those people where they have like kind of overgrown muscles in some areas, like they've got spare parts kind of thing. Like if someone has like a overdeveloped chest, for example, and they've got like a, you know, weak back, for example, it's like it didn't even seem to know how to really train properly himself. And then, I mean, yeah, he showed me some things. In fact, he actually showed me the horse stance. That was actually where I learnt it originally. But the thing is, though, of course, everyone's different, and I'm like, obviously taller than him, and certain movements are more difficult for me. So it just seemed like he was trying to just get an ego trip. But fortunately, since then, I've continued to go up and up and up, and yeah, got more and more energy. I'm feeling great. You know, where is he now? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely fucking smash it. We're gonna, yeah, just keep spreading the positivity. If anyone, all these jokers out there, these wannabes, you know, yeah, you've gone up and up, and he's probably gone all the way down. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't anywhere. He was at the bottom pretty much to begin with, anyway. Hence why he hasn't not uploaded anything. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know if you, maybe you remembered him from another channel that I used to have, but yeah, he seems to be way in the past now. I've not heard anything from him for almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years since I've heard from him. And the thing is, the last time I actually spoke to him, it was actually kind of like a hit piece thing where I was actually just kind of, I was on a live stream on another channel and I was like calling him out. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I was talking about some of the kind of dodgy behavior and shit, the way he was trying to kind of say certain shit. It was also making me feel really uncomfortable while I was there, when I was at his house, and he was saying like personal statements like, oh, you know, like, have you ever had a woman and shit like that, and it just seemed all a bit kind of like, I don't know, like, what is your purpose of that? I don't know. And then he started saying shit, oh, you know, if you want to get like, if you ever want to get laid, maybe we can go and like, you know, see a prostitute or something like that. And I'm like, I don't want to. You know, I ain't about that. You know, and it's like someone that would even think that as like an option. It's like, really? You know? And he's supposedly someone that wants to go like high levels, and it's like, why would you even be thinking about having your partner where we're supposedly going to go to like high heights? Think about going to a fucking brothel or something. Oh my goodness. Yeah, up with a smile, down with a frown. That's it. You know, that's what it's all about. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back. Anyway, Fire. It's good to see you again. What's his name? If you remember, his name. I don't even want to really bring any attention to his name, really, but yeah, well, to be fair, he's like a nobody. I don't even think he's got a channel on YouTube anymore. I don't know, but yeah, his name was Neil, but that wasn't his channel name. But yeah, it was just a wannabe Tate or fresh and fit kind of person, Sneeko. He was into all these people, and like, they're all a bunch of degenerates. You know, you get like your freaking fresh and fit, and it was literally, when I was at his house, it was literally watching, it was showing me clips from Fresh and Fit, and then looking back, it's like, the thing is, I was kind of like, you know, a little bit into some of that kind of content back then, but thing is, looking back, a lot of it's a lot of bullshit with like fucking OnlyFans women. It's like, so what they're doing, they go on these lives bashing on women to these like OnlyFans women who are just a bunch of sluts, 304s as some might call it, and then all these people are there in the echo chamber. Oh, this is modern women for you, but they're not. That's not the average modern woman. I mean, of course, there is problems with a lot of modern women, but it can be so easy to have your mind warped by these sort of things, because, and also they also kind of make these loaded questions to make them look stupid as well. So you've got the worst kind of women, and they also set the questions up in a way to try and make them be like gotcha kind of thing. It's like it's just very, yeah. Anyway, you don't have the name. I think it was Nab88 or something like that. It was yeah. You probably won't remember him, I don't know. But he sort of came onto the lives a few times, but yeah. But he seemed to kind of like, the thing is, like, the thing is, at the time I was getting some like advice from other people, somebody else, and I thought, okay, maybe try and bring him into it a bit and to help out, to get a third opinion on things. And but he was like, oh, I don't need that. It's like, well, he seemed to be very kind of much like arrogant in that he didn't seem to want any like outside advice on things, and it's like, yeah, that seemed very much a red flag. I got quite a few red flags about him. Yeah, like I said, the way he was like acting and just in a way that seemed a bit kind of unreasonable. You don't have to name him. I can't even remember him. It goes to show the impact. Yeah, exactly. He's just a complete nobody. Remember, he had a YouTube channel, but he never really did much with it. He then went on to Rumble, got a channel on there, but some people just aren't willing to stick at things, and that's been kind of like my mistake in the past, but I've been really trying to focus on this and trying to focus on my message, what I'm trying to promote, and because in the past I've had channels where I've just kind of talked random nonsense, and I think there's not really there's no direction to it. I just have these random, stupid conversations with people about conspiracy theories. I mean, yeah, some of it might be true, but I get some real fucking like... There used to be this guy who would get on my lives, and he was like this kind of off-grid guy from frickin' Alaska, and he would just come on most of the time drunk, and it was just ridiculous. Like, the guy was just a complete like train wreck. Like, he was basically drunk most of the time. He didn't even hardly make any sense. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of the times it would just either be that or just drama or crap. People arguing about certain subjects. And yeah, it probably watches you nowadays for tips knowing he's actually beneath you rather than someone you aspire to be like. Yeah, exactly. You just never know, do you, with some of these people? They could be like secretly watching you. You just don't know. But I doubt it. I don't know. Who knows, though? But yeah. Oh yeah, that fucking Ryan guy. Like, he was going about, my ex, right? Did you see that before? That Ryan, the one that I blocked? And he was like, you should just like stop talking about your ex. I'm like, I only talked about it because he brought it up. He's like, oh, well, you've made videos about her. Well, I just made videos about the whole, because she was talking to me still at the time. And other than that, I've not really been talking about her. But yet, he brought that up out of nowhere. And I'm like, well, I wasn't even talking about her. So I'm like, is he just trying to like mess around? I don't know. What do you think about that? About that, Ryan? Why did he even bring that up? Is he just like trying to cause chaos or something? Some people online are just kind of weird. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Sounds like he's trying to get a reaction. Yeah, it seemed like it, but I wasn't going to give him a reaction. I'm like, you know what the hell? Like, what are you trying to do? But then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, but it's like, yeah. But then he gets all butthurt because I tell him some things that he doesn't like about himself, I guess. You know? Because if you don't think that about yourself, then you could be like, okay, I disagree, but to say that's rude, then it's like, well, maybe it's because I've hit a nerve. This is what I've come to realize, that if someone gets triggered at something that somebody says, then you might have something to work on, is all I'm saying. So, you know, sometimes I get triggered at things, and I'm trying not to as much now. I'm trying to keep me cool more. I'm not having the meltdowns as much. I'm not going crazy like I used to. It's not worth it. You know, it's not worth letting other people's opinions or whatever. A lot of times it's just people trolling just to try and get a reaction out of you. But if you find that these things are making you triggered, then it might be because there might be some truth to what they're saying, or maybe it's something from your past that you need to work on. Like, so yeah, how are we doing anyway, people? I hope you're all doing well tonight. Where is everybody? Why is the chat so quiet? Where are all my regulars at? I don't know. It's a bit. Maybe it's because it's like Sunday night and a lot of people are kind of get off a bit early, but it's literally just you here now, Dale. It's just yeah. You done the right thing in blocking, just getting him out the way. Yeah, exactly, because it's just all that would happen is just keep trying to argue and yeah. I appreciated your streams. Yeah, yeah. It just seemed like he was trying to antagonize, and I don't know if he was like deliberately trying to antagonize or whether it was just a triggered person. I don't know. I remember I was arguing about like pro-life versus pro-choice. I mean, I was trying to be kind of more, sort of like take more of a middle ground position on it, and but yeah, he was kind of like. I mean, we weren't really getting so much into like an argument with that, to be fair, but yeah. But he seemed to like kind of always take a contrary opinion on things to what I'm saying, even if I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate or something. And yeah, but yeah, oh yeah, Fiery's still there. Cool, yeah, yeah. It's good to have you all here tonight. So you might be wondering why I'm just walking around, but I don't really have much better to do at the moment, so yeah. I know sometimes I like to just walk around. I find that I can think better sometimes when I'm walking rather than just being sat around. Sometimes that just helps me like get more ideas out and be more energetic. Because when you're sat around, it can be a bit, can even get a little bit depressing, can't it? When you just sat around all day. Your metabolism shuts down. You're just not feeling as lively. But I might just need a quick toilet break, guys. But I will be back as soon as I can. All right. I'll just put it on mute a second. Sorry about that. What we're saying, friends. I don't know who's this. Welcome in. What's your name? Sorry about that, everybody. I just went for a quick toilet break. Don't know about have to restart the live soon because it's just dead in here. Yeah, so you guys come back if I restart. Yeah, it seems like it. I'll see what's done now. Yeah, I think I might have to start up a new one, but I don't know. Oh, Austin. Oh, yeah, Austin. Yeah, yeah. Have you changed your name or something? Hang on. Yeah, I hope all is well with you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, give it another minute, see if anyone else shows up, but if not, then I'm gonna try to start up a new live. Yeah, thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. Hope you've all had a blessed day. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, but keep it appropriate though. I might do another few crunches with the weights. So yeah, here we go. Alright, how's everybody doing? You have put the Southeast Asia trip on hold. Yeah, because the more I think about it, the more I'm not really sure I want to do it. So I was thinking about moving there, and it's just, I've heard there's still a lot of degeneracy over there. I've heard a lot of bad things. So yeah, people thinking, let's forget about it. Let's forget about the obsessed women. Don't want to talk about any of that shit anymore. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. You had to make a new account, did you? Alright then. Okay then. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to restart the live, guys. Seems to have dropped off now, so yeah, I'll be back on in a second. So everybody that's watching me now, could you come back and yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a sec.